Hi guys, welcome to my next video. Before I start to say anything, I would like to just warn you that I'm still a little bit sick, so my voice is not 100% as I want to, so sorry about that. But now, in today's video guys, I will be talking to you about training, cabin crew training, not only Ryanair training, but any cabin crew training and what you need to pack. I feel like this is one of the most important subjects, what you need to pack for your training, but not many people speak about it on YouTube or on social media. So I will tell you today my tips, what to pack, because when I was going for my training back in 2018, I didn't know what to pack really. I mean, I thought I knew, but half of the stuff were just not necessary. So I went for my training back in October 2018, right after almost I finished my high school, so I was super excited. And what I took with me was two huge bags, like, you know guys, when you go to the airport and you have those check-in bags, like the big bags. I had two of them and they were also falling apart. So guys, make sure if you are taking any checked-in bags, make sure that they are fully working, because I was aware that they are not fully working, but I was like, I'm gonna make it. I don't know what I thought, but no, I didn't make it. I will tell you, well, I did, but I threw them away later on. I will tell you about it later on. So make sure that your bags are fully 100% operational and take only as much as you can carry. Because I had those two checked-in bags, then I had a backpack. I had like a body bag, you know, like a bag, like a handbag, and then a laptop bag as well, because I was doing like an online training and I had to have a laptop with me. But what I didn't realize, that I can just chuck my laptop into the actual backpack. I didn't have to carry additional bag with the laptop in it, so that was actually too much, to be honest with you guys. I saw some of the people, mostly boys, they were carrying just like a small carry-on. I was like, how do you do that for 6 weeks? But yeah, it happened that they didn't have anything, so they had to buy everything during the training. So yeah, so my advice is, guys, to be prepared to the degree that you're comfortable, but you also have to be comfortable with what you carry, because you will have to take care of those bags yourself once you land in your destination of your training. So I remember that actually some people at the airport were helping with the bags, because literally all of them were falling off my arms, my hands, that someone saw me struggling and actually asked if I need help, and I was like, yes please, because literally I looked, you know, like that. So that wasn't a pleasant memory, but I managed. And after that, when I finished my training, I got to my base, Berlin, and I threw away, I think, 2 of those bags, or I left with one because I had to have one. But I remember that I ended up throwing them away because it was just a disaster. So good quality bags are very important, guys. But now, what to pack? First of all, let's think of if there are any requirements by your airline that you're gonna have a training with, that you need to bring something. For example, with Ryanair, it was that we had to be dressed office-like attire every single day. So obviously we would bring like elegant clothes, office kind of clothes. What they recommended, I remember that, what they texted us in the email, that it's good to carry like a bag. I'm not sure how to call it, to be honest, in English. It's like a bag that you can put your suit or dress in, and it's not gonna, you know, you will not have to iron that afterwards, like a small portable wardrobe, let's call it. But I didn't have it back then, but I would buy it. If I knew that it's such a good thing, I would buy this portable wardrobe instead of packing everything to those bags. But yeah, that's what you need to bring. First of all is good office-like attire clothing, probably and they will write you down the specifications of like if they have any specific items, they will write it down for you guys, so don't worry. I brought like a cabin crew shoes. Well, I thought they are like cabin crew shoes, but then during the training I had to order new shoes because the ones that I had were not appropriate. So I had to order new ones, unfortunately, but you know, that happens, especially when you're a cabin crew for the first time. It happens that you don't know what to bring, and it's okay. Second of all, it's good to bring clothing that it's weather appropriate. So check the country that you're going to. If it's, for example, during Germany during winter time, then it's gonna be very cold, so you need to bring winter jackets and stuff like that. Just remember as well that you won't be going out too much, like what I mean, like party and stuff like that. So you don't have to have, short dresses and heels and stuff like that, just be very practical. So just think about it, like maybe you're gonna go once or twice after your exams, so you can bring 1 or 2 dresses for your clubbing, for going out, and then focus mainly on the office clothing or what your airline requires you to wear. What was good for me, well, it was my mother's idea to bring it, and I'm thankful to her until today's day, iron. So you want to bring an iron, although where we were staying in our hotel, in our accommodation, there was one iron, but imagine there was 40 people living in this building and there was only one iron. So when they gave us uniforms, we had to iron them themselves, unfortunately. That's how Ryanair works, and all the people were in a huge queue queuing for this one iron, whereas I had mine. And then when people noticed that I have one, they started to like, oh, can I borrow? So I had my clothes ironed, I could go to sleep earlier, and then all other people were just waiting for the iron for the whole night. So that was a good one to bring. So I brought like a full-size iron because I didn't have those, the ones that they are selling right now in the shops, like the steamers and stuff like this. But this is what I recommend for you guys to bring, like a steamer, because it's just good to have. It's also about your attire, how you look on your training. So if you notice that your trousers are a bit, not in a good stage, you can always just iron them a bit, and it will be fine. What you need to also consider, the location of your training, because my location was in Hann, which is middle of nowhere. There is a bus to Frankfurt, 1 hour bus. But then, sometimes there's no time because you're studying, you have training Monday to Friday, blah, blah. And sometimes there's just no time to go. And what I remember, we were struggling with first aid kit. So there was one pharmacy at the very end of the village, and we've ordered those first aid kits. And once they came, all of my training group went to this one pharmacy by feet in snow because there was no buses, and we were getting first aid kits from this one pharmacy there. Also, for example, sewing kit, because this is a part of your future cabin crew bag that the instructors will check before you graduate. So sewing kit also, not many people had it, so we were going to supermarkets looking for sewing kits. It was so hard to find, guys. Another thing, it's for girls, it's tights. Right now Ryanair has trousers as well, but I'm not too sure if they give them to you on training, because they didn't, the trousers started when I was already in the company, and they didn't give them for free to us. So I don't know if they are giving away trousers as a piece of uniform for free, as like a skirt or not. But just in case there is a skirt that you have to wear a skirt for a while, be prepared with the tights, and also the right color, because you cannot have wrong color for your tights if you don't have trousers yet. So I believe that they sent me a list with all those stuff. I wasn't just prepared very well because I didn't know that I will actually like need it, like they gonna check. Like I didn't know they gonna like check the sheets of your tights, blah blah, stuff like that. Also for the girls, For your hair, it's good to bring hairspray, stuff like that, especially if you go to a country where it's a bit more expensive, and you know you will be there living for I think the training is 6 weeks, so it's good. And you have big bags, checked in bags, so you can bring literally whatever you want, especially when the country is expensive. Just bring some stuff from your own country, or some stuff that you just like them, and you don't want to use any other stuff from any other country. Just bring them with you, but also remember on the other side to pack with your head, you know, don't just throw all kinds of clothes. It's good to buy quality staff clothes or winter clothing if you're going somewhere cold in the winter. You know, it's good to bring something quality rather over the quantity, because it really will help during the moving out of your training. I had my training in Hann, and then I was based in Berlin. Seems like it's same country, but Ryanair doesn't have a connection from Hann to Berlin, so I had to go via Tenerife, I believe, or Lisbon, via Lisbon, sorry. So imagine me, guys, with all those bags at 4 in the morning, getting to the airport. It was just a nightmare. So I hope that you learned from me today that you just need to pack all the necessities. What's most important is the stuff that you're gonna need for training, including notebooks, pens, all kinds of sorts of stuff, whatever you like, because availability in the country that you go might be a bit limited, unless you're going to big cities, Madrid, Rome, stuff like that. Then fine. If you want to spend some money, then you can go ahead and buy stuff there, but it's always good to be prepared with the stuff. And also about the payment on the training, there is a payment that you're receiving for one day of your training is 28 euros that you're gonna receive. So also think if it's worth to spend, you know, all the things, additional things that you forgot to bring from your home, unless you have your, you know, own money, some spare money. I didn't have any because I just started my grown-up life, and I went with a very limited amount of cash for my training, and the 28 euros that I was getting, you know, really helped me to get food and stuff like that. So that was, you know, that was something nice, that from Ryanair, like a gesture, nice gesture, that they, you know, they are aware probably that we are without cash, without money, because we are doing training. So yeah, guys, today is just a very short video, just telling you what to pack, what not to pack. So just to summarize, remember quality bags, and pack just the minimum, the minimum necessity. Read on the list if Ryanair still sends you those lists. Read those lists and try to get everything what's on those lists. I hope you enjoy this video, guys. If yes, please leave a like, leave a comment, and I will try to answer all your comments. Once again, thank you for all the new subscribers, thank you for all the likes, for all the comments, and I hope we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.